What's going on, guys? Average KY back at it with another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about everything Arc Raiders. They just had their server slam this past weekend. You know, if you wanted to get your hands and get a feel for the game, you were able to do so. I definitely got my hands on the game, played for a little bit. Obviously I'm maining Battlefield 6 right now, but I did play about 4 hours of Arc Raiders, so I will give you my thoughts and my opinions on the game, and how I felt. I know they had a tech test back in April, and if you were fortunate enough to get selected for that, you know, you played the game, but the game was very different. And that did cause, I feel like, a very big rift and divide within the community when it came to the big content creators and the everyday average gamer. But before we get into that, I do want to say thank you guys for all your love and support. You guys showed so much love and support on the last video. I didn't even think it was a good video. I was going to delete it, honestly. But you guys showed so much love and support. I'm so thankful for it. And if you want to show that love and support, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, it's all free and it just helps me produce better videos for you guys. So with that being said, like last video, I will be reading a Bible verse. I'm not going to go crazy in depth, but I will read it. I'm just trying to plant that seed. And if there's anybody who has any questions, feel free to comment below. I will try to help you out best I can. And if there's anybody else who wants to jump in to help out, please feel free to do so. And today's Bible verse is Judges chapter 6, verse 12, which reads, "When the angel of the Lord appeared to Gideon, he said, 'The Lord is with you, mighty warrior.'" When I hear of this, I just want you guys to remember that the Lord is with you in the best times, the worst times. Always praise his name, and he's never going to leave you, and he will never forsake you, but he will always be with you in any and every step of the way. All right, now let's get back to Arc Raiders. Guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. And this may be an unpopular opinion, but honestly, I see the same sentiment around the gaming community right now for those who played Arc Raiders, and I'm talking about the Server Slam, not Tech Test 2, but the Server Slam, which is what everybody got to play. I don't know if it's going to be that good, guys. I was super hyped for this game. I really thought that this game was going to be it. I genuinely thought that this game was going to give us a new genre to really dive into. I'm not saying extraction shooter is new, but what I am saying is it's definitely not mainstream. I can tell you that for sure. Extraction shooters are not mainstream, and it is more of a niche type of game. So it's funny when I go look at people's videos, like for example, I looked at two people I'll name is Big Fry and then who was it? The Ghost of 8. Now Big Fry is like, oh, people need to calm down, you know, this, that, and the third. The game is really good. You guys didn't play what we played in Tech Test 2. And in my head, I'm like, that's the problem. We didn't get a chance to play Tech Test 2, nor was there ever an open beta for us to really get our hands on the game, for us to experience what you guys experienced during Tech Test 2. The fact that they gave us a half-baked server slam is crazy to me. I get it. I understand that it's a server slam, right? Like, Embark, you could say all you want that you told us it was a server slam. The average gamer doesn't care about that. The average gamer is going into this looking at it as a beta, as a demo, as a test to see if they're going to spend $40 come when this game comes out in 9 days. As of right now, October 21st, right? 9 days. The average consumer is looking at this like, should I even play this game? But when you, and now I'm going to get into the gameplay, but when you get into it, and why in my first game, I'm sitting here dying to arcs, and it's just so unfortunate, guys. They upped the arc damage. And I'm talking about the little drones that run around, the little bots. You could think of them as bots if you don't know what I'm talking about, but they up the damage that it takes to do damage to them. So instead of killing them in a few shots, you're taking super long to kill these arcs, and then on top of that, they're attracting more arcs, and not only arcs, they're attracting players. So why am I dying off rip to arcs? Like, they shouldn't be that hard to defeat, right? And then another thing that plagues this game is now I'm going trying to loot, and I wish I had footage for you guys. I didn't even record. I wasn't even thinking about it, which is bad, I know, but if I would have recorded this, you guys would have been like, oh my, this is crazy. I'm sitting there, this is like my second or third game. I'm sitting there going to go loot, and I don't even see a kid. He's behind me in the corner, just in a dark corner, just sitting still. He waits until I loot all my stuff, and then shoots me in the back and takes everything for himself. That is not gonna help casual gamers. Like, I'm not even a casual gamer, bro. Like, I don't play extraction shooters. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've never really been one for extraction shooters, but what Embark was cooking up with Arc Raiders is something that I was willing to try. But I don't know, man. I think they got it all wrong. And then here's the big kicker too. Like Big Fry was saying, oh, you guys didn't play the tech test too. You guys don't know what we experienced. Well, that's the problem right there. They didn't allow the majority of the community to experience what a hand select of few, individuals from the community, and I'm talking about content creators, get their hands on the game, bro. Like, if you're gonna release this, it needs to be a beta. It does not need to be a server slam. And guess what, Embark? Nobody's gonna care that you said it was a server slam. You know why? Because the average gamer is going into this like it's a beta. But yeah, I just don't think this game is gonna do all that well, because Embark Studios doesn't know how to manage the community at all. They're actually very lost. They're very lost when it comes to community management. They have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing. I mean, you guys remember what happened with the whole situation, and what was it? When they basically, everybody thought that they were gonna leak the game for Gamescom. They thought that they were gonna shadow drop it like they did the finals. First of all, like I said last video, this is the game that you shadow drop. Like, if you wanted people to actually spend money on your game, that's when you get people to open up their wallets, because there was nothing going on during that time, right? But they mismanaged the community there. Like, first of all, I don't even know how you can make that mistake. Like, bro, what? Like, you guys didn't see that you're not, like, that everybody is like, oh, we think that they're gonna shadow drop the game. You guys didn't want to come out and be like, hey guys, we're not shadow dropping the game, we're just, coming out with a trailer or whatever. It's ridiculous. But anyways, you got that, and then you got mismanagement of community, or mismanagement of the community again when it comes to this server slam. Like, guys, why did we get a server slam? Why didn't we get a beta? Or at the very least, why didn't they just drop a beta when everybody was hyped for the game back in the summer? Like, this is just boneheaded mistakes that don't make sense. It's like they have zero community management, zero community relationship. And on top of all of that, a dude who is like trying to find and figure out stuff about this game is not going to know much about the game. There's not that much on the game in terms of story, in terms of lore. The only way you're going to get that is if you go to these, YouTube or content creators who are actually releasing information on this game and diving deep into the lore. But besides that, like, there's radio silence. There was radio silence from the tech test all the way until now. The only thing we got was them saying sorry for mismanaging the whole Gamescom fiasco, which is ridiculous in itself, right? Like, you guys could have at least dropped a beta there. Like, guys, I'm telling you right now, I don't think this game does very well, because the way that I'm pissed off, a bunch of other people are pissed off too. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, right? Like, you guys gotta understand, and I get it if you're an extraction shooter fan. This is not, you don't feel like the mode or the style of the game is niche, but look, guys, it's a niche game. That's like me saying I love Armor Reforger, right? Like, I'm not even a crazy big milsim guy. Armor Reforger is probably my first milsim, but when I got into it, I fell in love with it, right? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that Armor Reforger is for everybody. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that Armor Reforger, that casuals are gonna flock to it. And honestly, it's the same thing with extraction shooters. Extraction shooters are a niche genre. It is not an arcade shooter like what you're seeing on screen right now with Battlefield. That's not how this game plays. Like, it's a niche genre. So they're trying to bring in people like me who normally don't play extraction shooters, and then casual gamers as well, but they just pissed us all off. Again, it's like, how do you single-handedly shoot yourself in the foot multiple times? It just doesn't make sense to me. The server slam wasn't that good. I'm sitting here dying to arcs. I'm sitting here dying to campers and corners. And guess what? I'm taking no loot back with me.
What? We're flying to Philadelphia. Oh, hell no! That's hell no! Whoa!
As a non-extraction shooter, why in the world am I gonna go keep playing this game? I promise you guys, there was one time the last time and then I deleted the game. The last time, literally, there was a guy camping in a corner again, shot me when I was going for my loot, And right there, I uninstalled because I'm not going to sit there and waste my time. Like, that's the thing. And then on top of that, guys, and this is probably the last point that I have on top of that, bro, there's nothing to really do in the game. And look, you could, whatever, like, I know the extraction shooter fans are going to be upset with me for this, but like, guys, me doing a quest and I have to go pick up 6 bandages and 4 shield rechargers, like, there'll be stupid little quests like that, right? That's not doing it for me. There's no story there. And I get it. This is not the full game. There's going to be, you know, story woven into the game. I get that. But guys, those type of quests and that style is not going to hold over well. You jump into that game and you realize real quick that there is not that much to do. Look, the game plays well, right? There's great gameplay within the game. It looks beautiful. Controls are fine. I do have a problem with the controls though. They barely teach you how to play the game in the intro, which is ridiculous in itself. I get it. You don't want to hold the player's hand, but you got to teach us how to play the game. All right. They didn't even do that. And on top of that, again, alluding to the fact that they don't teach you anything. I'm spawning in the game. It was like my second game on. I forget what it was, but then I spawned into my third game and they told me something that would have been useful for the second game. How does that make sense? Guys, like, this does not make, like, it's like they have zero idea of what the gamer actually experiences when they play their game. They also have zero idea when it comes to community management and community relationships. They have no idea how to manage the community. And I think even more people are not gonna buy the game because of this server slam. It's like, how many times are you gonna shoot yourself in the foot and not know how to manage the community? It's really bad. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's my rant for today. I was really excited for this game, guys. I really wanted to play it. I was really excited. I was so ready. I was ready to hop in, you know, this summer with the tech test. Like I said earlier in the video, guys, I signed up for the tech test 8 months ahead of the tech test, like 8 months before it came out. Why am I not getting selected? You would think that those who knew about the game are going to be the people that they select, but they did it random. And then on top of that, they select content creators to go show the game, which is fine. But if that's the case, you might as well make it a beta. Guys, the game was basically finished during the tech test. The game wasn't bad. It wasn't unpolished. It didn't look like COD's betas, right? Like the game, and I know a bunch of people are going to be mad that I said that, but it is what it is. Like, the game was finished, guys. The game is finished, guys. There's nothing else that they genuinely need to work on. There's nothing else that they really needed to work on back then. Okay, they could have came out with it during Gamescom, right? Like, they could have came out with it, could have gave us at least 3 or 4 maps, maybe even 3 maps, and we would have been fine. We don't need 8 maps at launch. That's not good for your pipeline. I mean, they say that that this game is going to last 10 years. I mean, I don't know, guys. My time is up. This video is over. Leave a like if you made it all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. I appreciate all the love and support, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Let me know what you guys think about Arc Raiders down below. Am I tweaking? Am I bugging? But there's a big divide and disconnect between content creators and the actual gamers who are playing the game right now. And I don't know, Arc Raiders might have just flopped. Let me know, guys. Peace out.